Let me ask you something real, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Have you ever stood up too fast and felt the room spin? Maybe your foot caught the edge of the rug, or you reached for something on a shelf, and for a second, your knees just didn't feel steady. That moment of panic, like your body betrayed you, even if just for a second. Now imagine that second turns into a fall, and that fall turns into a broken hip. And suddenly, you're in a hospital bed, not a living room chair. It might sound harsh, but this is happening every single day. 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year. Many don't recover. Some lose their ability to walk. Others lose their independence, their confidence, and in far too many cases, their lives change completely, in an instant. The scariest part? Most of these falls could have been prevented. That's what no one's telling you. See, falls aren't just part of getting older. That's a lie we've all been fed. And believing that lie, it's dangerous. Because if you don't know what's really causing the balance problems, the hidden mistakes almost every senior is making, you can't protect yourself. But what if I told you there are people in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, who walk tall, climb stairs, and move through life with confidence? They're not just lucky. They've learned something that changes everything. And here's the truth that might surprise you. Balance isn't just something you lose. It's something you can retrain. Just like building muscle, just like sharpening your memory, you can rebuild your balance. But no one's teaching it the right way. In fact, over 90% of seniors have never been told this by their doctors. Because most advice is stuck in the past, focused on walkers, canes, pills, instead of fixing the root of the problem. So today, I'm going to show you the top 5 mistakes that silently destroy your balance, and most importantly, how to avoid them before it's too late. Stay with me, your future independence could depend on it. Let's get right into the first mistake, and it's one that almost nobody talks about. Number 1, neglecting your ankle strength. I know, you probably don't think much about your ankles. They're just there, right? But they are actually your first line of defense when you start to lose balance. When you trip, or slip, or your body shifts suddenly, your ankles are what catch you. They make those tiny, instant corrections that keep you from going down. But if those muscles are weak, your body has no backup. And according to research published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, seniors with weak ankle strength are far more likely to fall. Here's the real problem. Most people think walking is enough to keep everything strong. But walking barely works your ankle stabilizers. And if you've been sitting more often, or avoiding stairs, those muscles shrink quietly, and dangerously. The fix? Simple. Every day, do heel-to-toe raises. Stand or sit tall, lift your heels off the ground, then slowly bring them down and lift your toes. Do that for 2 minutes. That's it. Over time, this one tiny habit will give your ankles the strength to respond when life throws you off balance. It's like giving your body a built-in safety net. Now let's move to the second mistake, and this one's even more common. Number 2, skipping balance training. Balance is not just a natural gift. It's not something you used to have and then just lose. It's a skill, and just like any skill, if you don't practice it, it fades. Think about it, we practice reading to stay sharp. We lift weights to stay strong. But how often do you practice balance, on purpose? And I'm not talking about standing still. I mean real, gentle, focused balance exercises that train your brain, your inner ear, your muscles, all at once. Here's an easy place to start. Next time you're brushing your teeth, stand on one leg. Hold on to the sink at first, if you need to. You'll feel it working almost immediately. And if you're thinking, that sounds too simple to matter, trust me, it's not. Now I know some people think balance training is just for young folks in yoga pants, but that's simply not true. In fact, Practices like chair yoga and Tai Chi have been scientifically shown to restore stability, improve coordination, and even reduce fall risk in seniors. You don't have to twist into a pretzel or balance on your head. You just need gentle, mindful movement that challenges your body and your brain at the same time. So if you haven't added balance training into your routine, even just 2 to 5 minutes a day, now is the time. Because if you wait until your balance is gone, it may already be too late to prevent a fall. These small choices, the ones you make in the quiet moments, they're the ones that keep you standing tall tomorrow. Now let's talk about mistake number 3, and this one often hides in plain sight. Number 3. Overmedication and dizziness. It's a quiet trap that far too many seniors fall into. You start with one pill for blood pressure. Then another to help you sleep. Maybe something for anxiety, something for pain, a little something for cholesterol. And before you know it, your bathroom shelf looks like a pharmacy. But here's what no one warns you about. Many of these medications, especially when taken together, can cause dizziness, blurred vision, and disorientation. Even more alarming. Most doctors don't have the time to reevaluate your prescriptions regularly. So you're left walking through the day a little foggy, a little off-center, and you chalk it up to just aging. But it's not age. It's a chemical cocktail messing with your balance. Some of the worst offenders. Blood pressure medications. Sleep aids, especially the over-the-counter kind. Certain antidepressants. Even allergy pills. Mix 2 or 3 of those together, and you've got a silent recipe for a fall. Now don't misunderstand me, I'm not saying stop taking your medication. But I am saying this. You need a medication review. Every 6 to 12 months, sit down with your doctor, or even better, a pharmacist, and go over everything you're taking. Ask. Do I still need this? Could this be making me dizzy? Are any of these interacting with each other in a way that's affecting my balance? Most people never ask those questions. And no one asks them for you. You have to be your own advocate here, because your safety depends on it. A small adjustment to your medications could mean the difference between another steady year, and a fall that changes your life. Alright, now let's move to mistake number 4, and this one often slips under the radar. Number 4, poor vision or inadequate lighting. Your eyes aren't just for seeing the world. They're part of your balance system. Your brain constantly takes visual information, like floor depth, objects around you, light, shadows, and uses it to keep you upright. So when your vision starts to fade, or the lighting in your home isn't quite right, your body doesn't get the signals it needs to stay stable. It's a bit like trying to walk a narrow path in the dark. You're not clumsy, you're blind to what's in front of you. And for many seniors, this becomes a dangerous pattern. A dim hallway at night. A burned-out bulb in the bathroom. That one step in the garage that never gets enough light. These little oversights add up. And they often end in a fall that no one saw coming. The fix? It's easy, but it takes awareness. First, check your vision every single year. Even small changes in prescription can make a big difference in how clearly you perceive stairs, rugs, curbs, all the little things that trip people up. Second, upgrade your home lighting. Motion sensor lights in the hallway. A night light in the bathroom. Make sure every corner of your living space is bright, warm, and shadow-free, especially in areas where you walk at night. And here's a simple tip. Replace every bulb in your home with soft white LED lights. They're brighter, gentler on aging eyes, and last much longer. Your home should guide you, not confuse you. Remember, your balance isn't just in your legs, it starts with what you see. And when your vision is sharp and your home is lit with intention, you move with more certainty, more clarity, and far less risk. And now we come to mistake number 5, one of the most underestimated dangers of aging. Number 5, sitting too long. I want you to really hear this one, because it doesn't sound dramatic, but it's quietly stealing your strength every single day. Sitting for long stretches, in your recliner, at the kitchen table, watching TV, might feel restful. But when you sit too long, your body begins to forget how to support itself. You lose strength in your hips, core, and lower back, the exact muscles your body depends on to keep you balanced. When those muscles go soft, your center of gravity shifts. Your reaction time slows. Your posture crumbles. And even a simple step off the curb becomes risky. Here's what most people don't realize. You can lose muscle in as little as a week of inactivity. And for seniors, that loss happens faster and hits harder. The more you sit, the more your muscles shrink. And the weaker your foundation becomes. But here's the good news, and it's very good. You don't need to run marathons or go to a gym to fight this. Even light movement counts. Set a timer, every 30 minutes, just stand up. March in place. Roll your shoulders. Do gentle leg swings. Walk to the next room and back. These tiny breaks, they keep blood flowing. They remind your brain and muscles how to communicate. And over time, they protect your balance far more than you might think. The mistake isn't in resting. The mistake is in never breaking the rest. Think of movement as medicine. Small, frequent doses, throughout your day, are what keep your body resilient. Don't let the chair become a trap. You've still got living to do. So, if you want to stay strong, steady, and independent, avoid these 5 silent balance mistakes. Neglecting your ankles. Skipping balance practice. Over-medicating without review. Ignoring your vision and lighting. And sitting too long without movement. You don't have to fix them all today. But you do have to start. Pick one. Maybe tonight, you add a nightlight to that dark hallway. Maybe tomorrow, you call your doctor to review your meds. Or you start doing heel raises while waiting for the kettle to boil. One small habit, that's all it takes to begin protecting your balance and reclaiming your confidence. Because the truth is, your body is still capable of incredible things. But it needs your attention. Not just someday, today. Now. Here's something to really sit with for a moment. Out of everything you've heard today, which of these 5 balance mistakes hit home the most? Was it the medication you've never questioned? That dim hallway you always meant to fix? Or maybe the way you've been sitting a little too long lately, not realizing how much it's costing your strength? Whatever it is, don't ignore that gut feeling. That little spark of realization. That's your body asking for a second chance. And let me ask you something else. Have you seen someone your age who still moves with grace? Someone who seems to defy the years, still gardening, walking with purpose, dancing even? We all know someone like that. And they're not magical. They're not lucky. They've just kept moving. They've made choices, small ones, that added up to strength. And you can too. I'd love to hear about them, or about you. Share your story in the comments. Whether it's a moment of progress, a habit you're starting today, or someone who inspires you, let's start a conversation. Because when we talk, we learn. And when we learn, we grow, at any age. And if this video gave you something useful, even just one aha moment, give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find it. And don't forget to subscribe to Thriving Age Tip. This channel is here for you. For your strength. For your freedom. For the life you still want to live. We'll keep bringing you tips, tools, and truths that help you age with confidence, not fear. And if you want to make sure you never miss a moment that could change your life, hit that notification bell. Because aging isn't about slowing down. It's about getting smarter. And you, my friend, are just getting started.